Hello, book besties, and welcome back to my channel, Christy's Books. Today, I'm literally so excited because it's fall. It's not really fall, technically, because I don't even know what day it is. I think it's the 26th of August. So I guess it's not like technically fall, but it doesn't matter because something very important is happening today. And that important thing is Starbucks is coming out with their pumpkin drinks today. I've been waiting for this moment since like December last year. I've been waiting for it. But this video is not just me drinking Starbucks. What we're doing this week is we're going to read fall books for a week. I've been reading summerish, like romancy, rom-com, like lighter books since I want to say March or April. I don't know. I'm somebody who I start every single season way too early. It's a problem that I know that I have. Hey, first step of a problem is admitting you have a problem, okay? I just love to like season jump. Like I get too excited and then by the time the season has come to an end, I'm like fed up over it, moving on to the next season. I am tired of the summer books. I know that it's literally August. I know that it's hot outside, but you know what? I have a sweater and I'm acting like it's fall. I don't care. And thank you, Starbucks, for starting fall early. Thank you. I have no idea what I'm gonna read. And that's pretty crazy because I always have some sort of TBR going on. I don't just like pick books up and read them. Like my OCD could never. I have a list in my notes app of like what book I need to read next. And this is the first week where I'm genuinely like, I'm just gonna go around to my bookshelves and find 3 fall-esque books. I'm not sure what I'll be reading, but it'll be something on these bookshelves. First things first. Oh, my friend. No, you can't come out. I'm gonna go to Starbucks because we're starting off the video with a fall drink. We're going to get that and then we're gonna pick our first book for the video. I'm so excited. I'm back from Starbucks. I got just a pumpkin spice latte. I didn't want anything crazy because what if I didn't like it? And then my day would be ruined. I do feel like this is gonna start an addiction. Like I'm gonna be back at Starbucks way too many times and go bankrupt. But anyway. Yeah, that's perfect. I need to pick a book. I don't know what I'm gonna pick, but I need to pick something on these shelves that's giving fall. In my head, I need to do a thriller, some sort of like paranormal romance, and then either like a dark academia, fantasy, like one of those vibes. And I don't know how many books I'm gonna read this week because I have a busy week. I'm hoping I can do like 2 or 3. 3 is the goal. 2 is the realistic expectation.
End of June. And tell me why it has 62%. Baby, that should be
What?
on a poster or
No, that's how phones need to be. Okay. After my research, I decided that I'm in the mood for a thriller, but also a dark academia. Do with that what you will. But I came up with 2 books that are giving thriller, dark academia vibes. The first is Where Sleeping Girls Lie. I read Ace of Spades from the same author. That book is so good. I know that it takes place like at a boarding school and it's giving dark academia, it's giving thriller. So I feel like this is a perfect like step into fall. Because the dilemma I was having like looking at books on my shelves is some of these are too fall. Like about witches and like Dracula, vampire, like that stuff. Like that's a Halloween. That's not fall. You know what I'm saying? My other pick is The Atlas Six. I love this author. Again, like I've read a few books by her. One of them I absolutely hated, and we won't talk about it. I've heard of this book for so many years, and I just keep ignoring it. It's been on my shelf for, I genuinely think, 2 years. I think this might be the year that I read it. Hold on, let me actually decide. I cannot decide. They're both dark academia / like thrillers. One has magic, one has no magic. And then this one is like a secret society, and this one's giving like someone's like being offed. Okay, but also this one's a series, and I don't think I want to read a whole series. So maybe I will do Where Sleeping Girls Lie. I think maybe this is the best segue because it is a thriller that's dark academia. So maybe this is the best segue. Yeah, I've made up my mind. This is the book that we're starting. listening to like little mysterious music while I was reading it. What the book is about this girl named Shade, and she is a new student at this ginormous, like, rich, bougie, fancy school. It's like a boarding school, so they live there. I believe she's in junior year of high school. Third year. Is third year junior year? Junior year. Her mother passed away years ago, and her dad literally just passed away. Shade is at this new school, so she ends up meeting her roommate, Elizabeth. Her roommate, she's like fine, but she just kind of seems like frantic, like there's something going on. She's troubled with something. She goes to their room. There's like a dead rat outside the door. Homegirl's panicked. The room is a mess. Shit is everywhere. So she's like a little bit alarmed by that. She gets back to her room at the end of the very first day, goes to bed at like 8, 9 o'clock. Wakes up the next morning, her roommate is still not in the room. So she kind of is like, where did the girl go? She just met this girl. She doesn't know her hobby. She doesn't know if she like leaves for certain days or whatever. The next day, the police are on campus. Okay, like they are opening an investigation. I have no idea what's going on. I have no suspicions yet because, like I said, I'm only on page 50. I'm loving the vibe so far. Like the setting of the school, first of all, the school is ginormous. It's very like intricate. There's so many like little hidden things of this school. But yeah, it's good so far. I feel like I picked the perfect book. Like the vibes are very fall, and it's like the start of the school year, which is like August time, September time anyways, so definitely pick the right book. Yeah, I'm gonna keep reading and I'll let you know more thoughts as they come up. Okay, I have some updates. First things first, I went to Dunkin'. I'm not a big coffee drinker. Lately, I've just been like in the pumpkin season, like really feeling the vibes. And my friend wanted Dunkin', so I was like, let me get Dunkin'. This pumpkin spice latte from Dunkin', elite. It's so good. Like I'm like questioning my taste because the Starbucks one was good, but this was better. Yeah. Anyways, that's not why I'm here. I am about halfway through the book of Where Sleeping Girls Lie. I'm on page like 204. I am enjoying the book so far. That sounded like I am not. I really love the author's writing. Like I feel like it's very atmospheric. I feel like I'm at the school. I feel like I really am connected to the main character. I feel like I'm there, honestly, while I'm just like literally on my couch watching Dance Moms. It's really slow. Like it's rather slow. And slow and steady wins the race, I'm hoping. But yeah, girl, it's slow. As I reflect on her other book that I read, Ace of Spades was rather slow, but the reveal was so epic that I didn't really care that it was slow. This is an author that like takes her time when she's writing a book. So I hope that I appreciate that because like I said, if the book is slow and the payoff is great, then I think that being slow and intricate with the details like will pay off in the end. But if it doesn't pay off, a lot of weird things are going on and I'm kind of like what's going on, but nothing is keeping me like on the edge of my seat with this book. I'm not like, oh my gosh, I have to get to the next chapter. I'm kind of more like, okay, that's weird. Okay. With a thriller mystery book, like I just don't like that. I just keep talking. I do feel like this book is rather long. It's 400 pages, and for like a mystery thriller, especially like a YA, I do kind of feel like that's rather long. Let me reflect. Yeah, that's kind of long. However, let's just get to the end. Let's see if the payoff is worth it because her other book was. So, I'm not giving up hope just yet. I'm literally in bed, just minding my own business. This is business, Alex. Anyways, I'm in my bed reading my book. Something just crazy happened. Something was just revealed. My heart dropped to my ass. Like, I was so shocked. Didn't I literally gasp out loud?
You did.
Why are you yelling? But yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. I knew I didn't trust this person, but I did not think that's why I should not trust this person. I just thought this person was like a brat. I just talked about this for a minute and 30 seconds. I need to keep reading. just literally finished Where Sleeping Girls Lie. That was so good. Okay, like, I know that I was saying it was slow and like I was kind of like, oh, is it gonna be worth it? Like, is there gonna be a good payoff? Yes. The payoff was like literally even better than I thought it would be. The second I hit like the 200 pages, like when I tell you I could not put this book down, I literally just sat here and read about 200 pages. I don't even know. I do like Ace of Spades better. I know I was complaining about how it was 400 pages, complaining that it was slow. Maybe I take everything back. I think I'm gonna settle on like a 4.25 because I do think it's higher than a 4-star, but I rated Ace of Spades 4.5 and I don't think it's quite 4.5, so I'm gonna say 4.25. First book, a complete success. Like, this book is worth it. If you have not read a book by this author, like, you need to run and get it. It was like, that was so good. It is the next day. I just finished church. It is time to pick the next book. I'm really feeling like a paranormal romance, a fall romance. Just because we read a thriller, it was really like slow and the payoff was great. We've already talked about this. Loved that book. I just want something a little bit more lighthearted, chill, fun. I'm gonna go ahead and look at these bookshelves real quick and round up what book I think I should read. After perusing my bookshelves, I think I'm gonna read The Love of My Afterlife. Let me just read the back, okay? A recently deceased woman meets the one in an afterlife waiting room, scoring a second chance at life and love if she can find him on Earth before 10 days are up. It's giving like Little Mermaid meets like paranormal romance. I don't know. Wait, hold up. Little Mermaid is paranormal, right? No, it's fictional. This has nothing to do with Little Mermaid. I don't know, I'm really excited about this. I also feel like this gives like a good paranormal romance that's not like about vampires or anything like that, because I do have a couple of those on my shelves. Those give like Halloween, like I said. I'm not trying to like jump into Halloween prematurely. So I feel like this is the perfect option. I'm gonna start this one. Finally started The Love of My Afterlife. Yeah, eating it up so far. This is such a fun book. I'm on page 104. I honestly was only going to read to page 50 and then update you guys, but genuinely, it was so good. Like, I just kept reading and reading and reading, and then I was like, oh shoot, I'm at 100 pages. Please. What this book is about, if you've never heard of it, is about this girl named Delphi. She dies because she chokes on a hamburger. It's funny. Okay, you can laugh. Literally dies, gets sent away to like the afterlife, and a little afterlife therapist greets her and like replays her life. Like, she's having like this crisis, being like, oh, I hated the way I lived my life. Guy shows up in the afterlife and his name's Jonah, and she's like, oh my gosh, we're soulmates. Like, they instantly clicked. Then Jonah gets sucked away. He didn't actually die. She's like, oh my gosh, like, now I'm so sad. Like, that was my soulmate. The afterlife therapist is like, hey, I can do something for you. I can send you to Earth for 10 days on the stipulation that you have to find Jonah and get him to kiss you. And she erased Jonah's memory of like going to the afterlife. Are they actually soulmates? Here's the reason. I don't think they're actually soulmates. I have a feeling that like her little neighbor, Cooper, is the actual love interest. But she's all hung up on this Jonah guy, and I'm like, baby, Cooper is right in front of you. You said he looks like Timothée Chalamet? Girl, let's be so for real. He is the soulmate. This book is just so like cheesy, corny, lighthearted. If you are somebody who gets like spooked by like Halloween books, but you want to feel like you're having Halloween, but you don't want to like be traumatized and not go to bed, I'm really thinking that this is going to be the book for you. Again, I'm not done, so like it could literally be terrible, but I am a third of the way. I mean, I'm on page 100 something, 104, excuse me, and I think there's like 350 pages, so I am like a third of the way through, and I'm already really loving this book. I'm gonna keep reading and update you as I progress a little bit more in this book. please. Not too much on my appearance. I'm on page 314. I think I have like 50 pages left of the book. I'm eating this book up. This is so good. Everything's kind of hitting the fan right now, and I don't know how it's gonna end. I'm gonna finish it all right now. I just finished The Love of My Afterlife, and yeah, that was so iconic. It's a good palate cleanser book because it's just so fun, lighthearted, cheesy, corny, and it's so fast paced. Like, you will get through this book so quickly. But there's also a lot of like important themes and important messages in this book that low-key had me almost tearing up at some points. And there are also some shocking moments in this book, like y'all literally saw me gasping. I will say though, if you are somebody who does not like YA books, you don't like cheesy romance books, I don't think this is the book for you. At times it did feel very YA. This is not a YA book to my knowledge because there was some spice in the book. Like I said, it's magical realism. You kind of have to suspend your disbelief. Like, this is not real life, kind of, you know? It's like there's a whole magical element to it. I still stand by what I said earlier. If you are somebody who you don't like the ooky spooky Halloween books and you are looking for like a fun paranormal romance to feel like you're in the holiday season but you don't want to be scarred for your life, this is a perfect book for you. This was so fun, lighthearted. Yeah, I really enjoyed my time with this book. The next book that we're going to be reading for this video is none other than The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. I don't know anything about this book. I literally don't know anything about this book. All I've been told is that it's magical realism, fantasy, super short, sweet, and cute, and heartfelt. I was told that I would like this book because I like The House in the Cerulean Sea. Literally, this book has been compared to Miss Pettigrew. What is her name? Miss Pettigrew's Peculiar Children. One of my friends also compared it to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's also 270-ish pages, so it's a quick book. So I'm hoping that it can be fast-paced and we can finish this book super fast. Yeah, I'm gonna start this book. I just filmed a little TikTok video and I was like, you know what? I'm too lazy to get up right now. I started The Wishing Game and I'm on page 71. I literally could not add 70 plus 1. Enjoying it so far. I do think it's a little slower than I thought it was going to be for a book only being 270 pages. Actually, scratch that, reverse it. I don't know what I'm talking about. What this book is about our main character, Lucy, and she is a teacher. She had kind of a messy childhood growing up. Like, her home life was not good. Her parents did not really care about her, very negligent. She is now a teacher, and she kind of sees a student named Christopher having the same type of childhood that she had. I don't even think he has parents. Like, I think he's an orphan. He is an orphan, just like Annie and Oliver. I don't know why I had to bring them into this. Sorry. He is an orphan and she's trying to adopt him. There's this like famous writer who lives on this island called Clock Island. He wrote this like enormous book series about Clock Island or whatever, and Lucy is like giving #1 fan. Okay, loves him, but he has not written in years. Like, he's kind of like in hiatus, in hibernation. Like, people can't hibernate. That's like a bear thing. So the human equivalent of hibernation, like, that's hiatus. Yeah, he's on sort of like hibernation, hiatus. Like, he's not writing. It's been years, and he just finally announced that he wrote a book, and only specific people are invited to Clock Island to potentially get this book. There's only one copy of this book. Lucy is going to be one of those 4 people to go to Clock Island and try to get this book. It's like a hot commodity. Hello, like, everybody wants this book. So that's all I've really picked up so far, just by reading 70 pages. And I also like read the back briefly because I was I was a little confused, okay? I was like, what the actual F is going on? And the only thing I'm concerned about is books that are less than 300 pages. I really struggle like connecting to the characters and like the whole storyline because it feels so short that I'm like, I want more. Is that crazy? Is that unpopular? I just hope that I don't get like too attached to these characters and it feels rushed. I think that's my fear because this first 70 pages, the plot is very slow. So I'm worried they're going to try to cram so many things in towards the end. And then I'm going to be like, hello, where's part two? I'm going to continue reading this and I'll let you know my thoughts as I continue on. I just got out of the shower, so pardon my hair, pardon my appearance. I wanted to update you guys on The Wishing Game. This book has just been rather hard to get through. You know when you're reading, okay, side topic, side quest. You know when you're reading and you like are very aware of the fact that you're reading? That's how this book makes me feel. Like I don't feel like I'm escaping to a new world. I very much am like I am on my couch reading words on a page. I guess I just kind of thought this was going to be a little bit more magical and would like kind of transport me to a world. I love the setting so much and I love the characters and I do think that this is a great story with a great premise and a great message overall so far. I don't know, I think my fears are coming true. Like from the earlier clip when I was like, I do feel like this book being so short kind of scares me. I'm not understanding how the story's going to be wrapped up in 60 pages, but I'm also like, nothing's really like, has anything happened? Let me just keep reading before I say my final thoughts. I finally finished The Wishing Game. I finished it last night and everything I said before. If this book was 300 plus pages, I think that this would have been a 4 stars and up. However, it was like it was rushed, but there was also nothing happening. So I don't understand. My final rating is probably a 3.75 because I love the story, I love the characters, I love the setting, I love the premise. The only thing that I didn't like was the length of the book and the pacing of the book. And if those two little tiny things were fixed, it would easily be a 4 stars. I did find myself wanting to get emotional because like the subject matter and everything, like my emotions were tingling. Like I said, like I wasn't as connected, and I think that had it been page like 350 of a book, I would have cried. I'm really glad that I read it though, and I do think that one day I might reread it now that I kind of know what to expect and know what I'm getting into. It's been a little bit over a week, but we read 3 fall books on my physical TBR, and I'm happy with that. I'm a happy camper. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I have so many more fall videos coming your way. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you have subscribed, thank you so much for sticking around. But yeah, bye.